stick to myself and not bother anybody. But there's only so much shade that this shade is going to take. All of you watching are no stranger to the situation that happened with me and one of my old friends. I was in parking lots being ghetto. Recently, we linked up and we talked, and we kind of came to an understanding about the whole situation, and we hadn't talked since that situation. But it was on live, so when things are done on live, a bunch of opinions come. And I'm not here to get angry with people having their opinions and drawing their own conclusions, because when you do stuff on the internet, you open it up to that. So I'm not here to be upset about how somebody feels. But I do want one old queen on the internet to get her facts straight when she speaks. I forgot her name. What was it? It'll come to me. On the internet, you have young influencers and older people. Sometimes the older people get invested in the younger people's problems. And due to that older person's age, sometimes they miss. I try to stick to myself. Before I continue, I do want to say I actually like this older person. One of my biggest inspirations to do what I do on the internet, look up to, have always given props and praise to, and never really spoke down on. But it seems like every chance this bitter older person gets to speak on me, they shade me and they try to be funny or they carry. Even down to the pictures that they use of me to put in their videos. I don't understand, because every time I've seen this older person in person, it's always love, a hug, and keep going, motivational. But then the internet catches all the slick stuff, so I'm not here to tell you to keep my name out your mouth, because I'm a name to keep in your mouth. It's just when you speak, know what you're talking about so you don't look stupid. Now, me linking up with my older friend, I really did feel pressure to do it because it was on live, and y'all know that I'm a. And that night, everybody was so positive and mushy. I didn't want to look like that one asshole, trying to pay it. But once my trust is questionable with you, I can't really just speak. Before I continue, I do want to say I actually like this older person. One of my biggest inspirations to do what I do on the internet, look up to, have always given props. And once my trust is questionable with you, I can't really just be too quick to be like, yeah. I can't do that. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to hate you. I mean, isn't that the Christian thing to do? Forgiveness. But it seems like when two young, popping, black, gay youth in Atlanta seem to bury a hatchet, it pisses a couple people off and they don't understand. It even led one older queen to say that, oh, the young gays in Atlanta are this or that or that. Well, let me speak on what the young gays don't like about the older gays. We don't like how bitter you bitches are. We don't like how sad and messy you are. We don't like how invested y'all are in us. Y'all may not like the way we dress, talk, act, fuss, fight, whatever, but so what? I say this and I speak for a lot of young, pretty gays out there. I think it's jealousy to have so much to say about a generation that really doesn't give a about you. But I'm getting off track. Nobody said that a friendship, once my trust is questionable with you, Nobody said that a friendship will be rekindled, but what will happen is I can be in a room with someone that I kind of had an issue with and not want to, cut their fucking head off. Think about it like this. If every time me and old girls saw each other, we fought each other, and she got her clique of girls, I got my clique of girls, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger until somebody got cut, stabbed, shot, or even died. The internet would be crying that y'all should have buried it. Y'all should have let it go. Y'all should have dropped it and moved past it. It didn't have to come to this, because the internet has already seen multiple times what could happen when certain things are not, squashed. So if we didn't squash it and continued to fight every time we saw each other, then we're bad. But when we squash it and can be in the same room without killing each other, then we're stupid. But then I can't be confused, because it's only an old messy queen that has the issue with people being mature and burying the hatchet. Because the same old tired queen that has something to say about us being able to bury something will be the same old tired queen that'll have something to know about us being able to bury something will be the same old tired queen that'll have something to say if one of us would have ended up hurt or seriously injured or dead if we didn't bury it, and would have been calling us foolish, stupid young gays in Atlanta. So really it's a lose-lose. So just for future reference, older person that I still look up to and care for, we both live in Atlanta. We both have big followings, no doubt. Yours is way bigger, but that doesn't discount the fact that a lot of people know our faces. And when you have a big following in a city, you kind of represent that city to a certain extent. People from outside of Atlanta, when I got into my situation with old girl, even though it was just me and her and our friends, people from other cities, I read comments where they was like, oh, Atlanta white friends, or Atlanta can't be trusted, Atlanta You know what I'm saying? When we have issues, people from outside judge the whole city, and I really take that responsibility seriously. That moment wasn't something that I was proud of or bragged about. It was really one of my lowest moments in my life, to be perfectly honest. And I didn't like the way I made my city look. But because you have a big about us being able to person, and I have a big following, and a lot of people like us, I think it would be best that we don't really, get at it. I see they send me the clips, they send me the live, they send me all the little funny looking shit that you do. And to somebody else, it just looks like you're being non-biased and, and neutral, but no. Any queen or no, she carrying. A lot of people that you talk about and review or give your opinion on the internet, they really don't keep up with you or even attempt to because they know that you have a vicious mouth. And someone having a bigger following than me has never scared me to speak up when I feel like a I'm not trying to threaten you or sound big and bad, but I really just want to say, for future reference, before you speak on something, like I said, know what you're talking about. Just because I'm mature enough to be in a room with somebody and not want to murder them, and you're not because you're a messy bitch that wants to keep up with other people's drama so that it keeps your views going and checks running into your home, don't person, and I have a big paint me out to be a dumb, ignorant, stupid person because I want to be the bigger person. Mess don't look good on everybody. And I hope one day when I get your age, I'm not one messy bitch that's proud about it. It didn't give, we're finna go run through Lily's holding hands and kissing puppies. But because I know what it could turn into, we've both had a conversation off the internet and agreed that, we don't have to, it don't have to be hate. And this is going to be my last thing I say before I get into my P.O. Box opening full of gifts and stuff that my supporters sent me. I do want to say to any person watching, younger or older than me, gay, straight, bi, whatever you are, if you do have an issue with a person that you really trusted and y'all fell out, whether it was super bad or not that bad, but you still fell out, don't harbor hate in your heart for that person for the rest of your life, because that is going to be a big stress on you that you don't need. Remembering to hate somebody is so stressful. It's so much easier to just be peaceful. To anybody watching that has ever had an issue or a follow, paint me out to be a dumb, ignorant, stupid person because I want to be the big that have been prevented. So instead of using my platform to promote a narrative of I could never, have a little peace and love and compassion so people stop dying and getting hurt. Because at the end of the day, no matter how you feel about me, whether I'm just another gay boy you follow, another pretty face, a funny person, a YouTuber, a Instagrammer, whatever you call me, I'm still somebody's son. I'm still somebody's brother, and I'm still somebody's best friend. And my other ex-friend, that's still somebody's son, that's still somebody's brother, and that's still somebody's friend. And at the end of the day, I know it is very entertaining for us to keep going and hate each other and fuel that on the internet, but if something happens to one of us because of a situation that could have been prevented, a lot of people off the internet that know me and her in real life are going to cry. So, I miss is looking for some mother. I'm gonna keep looking somewhere else because WeLuvChe don't need that to be popping, baby. Now let's get into my video. Because if it ain't about me, you old the queens are messy. Next case could have been prevented.
That gonna post up this little story, this song on her page, Shade and Shade. I'm just like, baby, this is a hold on. So I don't know, baby. It is what it is. At least the girls got it out their system. I don't think they're gonna be friends again, but the way this circle goes, the girls will fall out, tell your deep dark secret, and then come back and be Judy's, and that's why they always fight each other, because it's just fake. So just if you don't fuck with a girl, don't fuck with her. It is what it is, honey. Well, that's what's going on with them. I do think it's gonna be another fight. Them girls gonna run into each other at the Marquette or somewhere, and it's gonna be ugly. So y'all better keep it together and keep it safe, and we'll see you back on next Monday when y'all do round 2. That gonna post up this little story, this song on her page, Shade and Shade. I'm just like, baby, what I can say about the gays is they know how to be shady and they know how to be fake. Girl, I do believe that these two had a good friendship. But once somebody, I feel, puts their hands on you and can physically disrespect you like that, I don't think the friendship will ever get back to the way it used to be. I don't know if y'all are doing this for the fans. I know a lot of fans are saying, hey, they matured and they grew up. I'm sorry. Somebody kicked me in the face or somebody beat me like that. I don't give a fuck about being mature. Mature is me just saying, hey, the beef is squashed. We could be in the same room together. It ain't no tension. But me trying to rekindle a friendship, one thing about me, I will never, ever put my hands on my friend. If I